So good evening and welcome to our Thursday evening information webinar. My name is Gillian Joyce and I am from Yeppoon on the Capricorn coast. My background is in education and I taught for several years before going to the role of school principal, and from there I took maternity leave to have my children. So you can see in the picture there, this is my family, my husband Warwick and my two beautiful boys. And you know, for me it was a dream to be able to stay home, look after my children for those first few precious years, spend that time with them. In saying that, I was not looking for anything else to do. I was quite happy being the stay-at-home mum, but a really close girlfriend of mine reached out to me to share some information with me on some products which I'll be sharing with you this evening. And she did that with me at the time because she knew my family history. And in my family, we have a history of heart conditions on my mum's side. Grandma was in her early 70s when she passed away with a weak heart. My mum gets heart palpitations, which we're mindful of. But I have also lost a sister after open heart surgery. And so for that reason, as a family, we have always been very proactive with our health. Mum and dad always raised us to eat the right foods, play sports, typically live a very healthy lifestyle. And, you know, even though we did that and we were very proactive as a family, still little things kept creeping in. And a few years ago, I also lost my dad to cancer. And he was a very young man at 58, far too young to leave this world, and we had no warning whatsoever. He had slipped and hurt his shoulder picking avocados and just declined rapidly. You know, there was nothing they could do when they discovered it. We were sent home, had a couple more weeks, and he passed. So for that reason, again, we were given that shake up and that reminder that, you know, today's world is not quite what it used to be, and we do need to really take care of ourselves and be proactive. And so when my girlfriend reached out and told me about these products and the fact that they activated our body as opposed to supplementing, at first I didn't really know a lot about it, but I got stuck into the research and I was just blown away with the amount of validation that was there, and the fact that these products could do something so powerfully that nothing else I have ever come across could actually do. So I knew that these were something that not only I wanted to try, but I wanted my family to know about them as well. And it was a few people that I did share with that had some incredible results, and they also wanted to share with others as well. And as you naturally do, I mean, I know that when I try something, I like it, I naturally tell others. And so those few people I did share with, they wanted to share with others. And for me, the business started to grow from there. Today, I'm a Pro 6 with the company, which won't mean much to you now, but I'll explain it as we go along. And it basically means that this business is giving me that privilege to be able to stay home with my children, work from home around my own schedule, and, you know, and this keeps us comfortable, which I'm very grateful for, because at the time, you know, I was prepared to have to go back to work after having my children and having that couple of years with them. But now this has given me so many more options, and I'm grateful for that. And all while sharing something I'm so deeply passionate about. So as I mentioned, you know, our bodies are being hijacked every single day. We're all, you know, very aware of this, whether it be physically, emotionally, biochemically, the toxins, EMFs, allergies, all these different things that are going on in our environment, in our world today. We are getting sicker, younger. You know, can anyone else relate? Can you think of people that you know that are struggling with their health at a younger age? You know, perhaps you've had family members that are impacted by poor health, and, you know, that it just seems to be that mystery illness yet again. And so what we're looking at doing is biohacking our body. And that is a relatively new term, but you'll see it show up more and more in today's world. But basically it means tapping into your own biology to optimize it. And where our company leads the way is with an area of science called Nutrigenomics, which is the study of nutrition and how it affects our genes. So it's all about upregulating those good genes and downregulating those bad genes. So we want to be performing at our best. And where we had our first breakthrough with our products was with an area or a problem which we're all faced with, which is called oxidative stress. And you may have heard of this. I had heard the term oxidation, which is like the rusting of the cars. And that's exactly what's happening inside our bodies. And it's due to all of our environmental factors. So we've got Wi-Fi, pollution, work stress life, things we eat, what we drink, what we put on our skin, high intensity exercises, you know, just the act of breathing every day. All of this is what we call a free radical load. And when we don't eliminate enough of those free radicals, they attach to the cells, cause them to break down, and that's when we get oxidative stress or oxidation in the body. So the problem with oxidative stress, for some of us, we might notice things early on, like we might be feeling a little bit sluggish, not sleeping so well, getting aches and pains, dragging our feet out of bed in the morning and yawning all day. You know, those are just early indicators that we're getting high levels of oxidative stress in our body. We're just not coping so well. We're, you know, have that brain fog. You're not thinking of things. You're not on the ball anymore. And, you know, if you can relate to this, let us know. Drop it in the comments. Tell me. You know, those are certainly things that many of us experience. And like I said, it's people experiencing these younger and younger. And so this is the early warning signs of high levels of oxidative stress. But if left unaddressed, it can go on to cause more serious problems. In fact, oxidative stress impacts every single cell, system, tissue, and organ in the body. And high levels of oxidative stress is the root cause of almost all disease and illness. So I encourage you to jump onto Google and just search oxidative stress. You might even search something that's bothering you plus oxidative stress and just see if they're linked, because I can tell you that it is linked to everything you don't want, and that's an issue. So reducing it is key. So how do we reduce oxidative stress in the body? Well, you've probably heard this word before, antioxidants. It's not a new word. It's been a big buzzword for about the last 6 decades. And, you know, we've been told all about all these antioxidant-rich foods and berries and juices and latest lotions and potions and whatever's out there. There's so much in terms of antioxidants. But these are all what we call direct antioxidants. And while they are incredible and you cannot replace a nutritious diet, that is absolutely critical. That's the fuel to keep our body functioning and running. But direct antioxidants work on a 1-to-1 ratio. So for each antioxidant molecule, it eliminates one free radical. 1-to-1, done. A punnet of blueberries, about 6,000 free radicals gone, and that's it. But at any one time, our body is impacted by trillions and trillions of free radicals. There's no getting rid of them with direct antioxidants alone. But what we also know is that our body produces its own antioxidants, and it does that through a pathway called NRF2. It's a protein messenger which was only discovered in the late 90s. So we always knew our body could produce antioxidants, but we just didn't know how until scientists discovered this NRF2 protein messenger in our cells. So this NRF2 protein messenger, when it's active, when it's switched on, our body is producing antioxidants at a rate of 1 million to 1. So it's eliminating 1 million free radicals per second per cell in your cells over and over and over again. So far more effective, far safer, far more affordable to have your own body doing what it's meant to do. It's truly incredible. And this is why children bounce back so quickly. That NRF2 pathway in children works exceptionally well. We do know that there's certainly a lot more childhood illnesses on the rise, but this NRF2 pathway does typically work well when we're younger. It slows off from our 20s onwards, and you know, it becomes less active, and that's when other things start creeping in. We start to get the grey hairs and the wrinkles, and we start to show our age. So switching that pathway on, keeping it active is key. So we had our first peer-reviewed study on NRF2 in 2004. Today you will find over 20,000 peer-reviewed studies. And that's because places like Washington State University have said that NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and the most extraordinary preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine. So that's a massive, massive statement to make, and naturally it has caught the attention of the medical world. We have pharmaceuticals scrambling to create NRF2 activators, trying to switch that pathway back on. It's the fountain of youth. And what we have with LifeVantage is the world's first and all natural, natural meaning the body can regulate it and it's safe. And this is the world's first all-natural NRF2 activator. So it turns on that NRF2 pathway in the body. It's 1 tablet a day. It flips that switch so that your body is now producing its own antioxidants. So how does it do that? Well, it's a synergy of 5 ingredients. We've got turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, ashwagandha, and bacopa. All have been used for centuries in ancient Chinese healings, remedies, very therapeutic individually, and you've probably used many of these yourself. And you know, they're wonderful, wonderful ingredients. But it's the synergy of these ingredients, the way in which they're put together in a perfect formula, like the perfect sponge cake, you know, that precise recipe that only grandma knows. So it's that precise synergy that makes it 1800% more effective than if you were to take any of those individually. And it's that synergy and that power of activating that NRF2 pathway in the body, which has then shown that this product can reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, as shown in a US peer-reviewed study, a human study. And that same study shows it's as much as 70% after 4 months. So it's not just, you know, take it and that's it. It has a cumulative effect. The longer you're taking it, the better off you are. So it supports that natural cellular repair and rejuvenation process. It's getting your cells healthy and functioning. Now, as I mentioned, this is a significant breakthrough, and it did catch worldwide attention when it featured in an ABC report. A lot of universities reached out to do studies, and I'll share some of those with you. But one of the most significant studies was a study conducted by the National Institute of Aging, a government-funded study where they collect products and natural supplements, etc., and they test them all. And over the last 10 years, they have been studying Protandim alongside a number of other products, and Protandim was the only natural supplement proven to increase the median health lifespan. And that was by an average of 7% in males, a little bit less for females, but females live for longer anyway. But this is not just about extra life, it's quality of life, which is so much more important as well. So incredible. So it's activating the body, not supplementing. So 1 tablet a day, flicks it on. Can you just imagine, like, all of those products that I've seen people pull out shoe boxes and even bigger boxes full of all different supplements and things to try and get that same antioxidant capacity that just 1 tablet a day can do. So how incredible is that? 1 tablet. It has all the verification, TGA, so Therapeutic Goods Administration, BSCG means safe for Olympians and athletes, and we do have lots of professional athletes that use our products for what they can do. So as I mentioned, we have a lot of research on our product. It caught a lot of eyes, universities, researchers. When it featured in that ABC report, it was incredible results, and we can send that to you if you reach out to the person who invited you on. They can share that ABC report with you. But more than 40 universities across the world have studied this product, and some of those include prestigious organizations like Harvard, Ohio State, Louisiana State University. You've got places like the Skin Cancer Foundation and the American Heart Association. They've thrown money at this and done their own research. The American Heart Association did a study on the heart that found it to be so therapeutic that they featured it in the Circulation Journal, which goes worldwide. And if you jump onto pubmed.gov, which is highlighted just over here, this website is the National Institute of Medicine, and this is where doctors and scientists go to do their research. It's considered gold standard, having been through the peer-reviewed process. And if you type in Protandim, you will find 26 peer-reviewed studies. Unheard of in the supplement world. You'd be often lucky to find even 1 peer-reviewed study on a product. So having 26 there is very, very impressive. And then in 2016, our company had a second breakthrough with many more years in researching and development. they found out how to activate the NRF1 pathway, which is another vital role in our cells. It's the mitochondria, the engine of the cells, the energy powerhouse. It's the police of the cells, you know, it makes a lot of the decisions that are going on in there. And so these two products, they work hand in hand. It's like a 1-2 punch. Again, this NRF1 product is a synergy of 5 ingredients that work in precise synergy. So with this product, it's 2 capsules a day. It flicks that NRF1 pathway, so it's boosting your mitochondrial production and the ability for those cells to network and produce more ATP energy and be at their peak health performance. And then we also focus on gut health as well, because Hippocrates said all those years ago that all disease begins in the gut. And we know with today's science and research that that is really backed up. And everything from serotonin, your happy hormones, that's made in the gut, your immune system, all that stuff. So looking after your gut health is exceptionally important. And what sets our probiotic apart from other probiotics is the special DR capsule, which protects the very high quality strains of probiotics that are found inside these capsules. So most capsules will dissolve within 7 minutes of hitting the stomach acid, and that is why studies show that on average over-the-counter probiotics, you're only getting about 4% down into your small and large intestines where you need it. Whereas with ours, you're getting over 60% because of that DR capsule, which means it doesn't start dissolving for 52 minutes. So it gets through the stomach acid down to where it's required, which is absolutely incredible. It also contains a special beta-glucan, which is a proven ingredient to enhance that digestive system. Excellent ingredient. If you research beta-glucan, you'll be so blown away by what you read there. And it also comes in a desiccant bottle, which protects it from humidity, so it doesn't require refrigeration. If you're like me, in the past when I bought probiotics, I would get them from the chemist. By the time I got them home, they were just about back to room temperature anyway, so I don't know how much of the good bacteria I'd already lost. But then I'd stick them in the fridge and forget about them because it was out of sight, out of mind. Whereas because this one does not require refrigeration, I sit it beside my bed. It's the last thing I have before I go to sleep. And I can take it with me when I travel, which is an added bonus because we all love to travel when we're allowed to. And we also have the NRF2 activation for our skin, our largest organ of the body, and our hair as well, which is, you know, your scalp actually absorbs what's put on it 4 times faster than the skin. So making sure you're putting the right things on your scalp is important. What I love about this skincare set is that it's one set. No such thing as morning cream, night cream, oily skin, dry skin. This one is the one that works on all 7 layers of the skin, restores the correct pH level, and evens out skin tones, blemishes, gives a beautiful glow. It works incredibly in so many different situations. It's all natural, so none of the nasties in there. Anyone can use this Think Dirty app and scan products in their house and look at the toxicity level. All of our products are 2 or under, so clean you could eat them. The the hair care set, you've got the shampoo, the conditioner, the scalp serum, which you massage into the scalp, is incredible. It's already won the Silver Stevie Awards for best products out of thousands of products that are on the market, and this was only released at the end of last year. So you can see here some of these results from the skincare. So it's not just, you know, people, we've used them on furry friends too, along with our Pro Tandem NRF2 tablets. They're fantastic for our furry friends. And with the hair care along the bottom here, the fullness of the hair, and you know, you can see there the difference, huge. So with our company, many people ask, why haven't I heard of this before? Because it is still, you know, something that we're just getting that message out there now. But our company is super, super young in terms of the word that's been spread. We have had massive growth over the last 6 to 12 months. We're a publicly traded company, so anyone can jump onto the NASDAQ and look at how we're performing and see that record growth that we have had. And we're a global company, which means it can be built anywhere where LifeVantage is. So we're opening up into new markets all the time. But the key here is that we are pre-momentum. So we are rapidly approaching that, where a company does 80% of its growth. So being here tonight, you are amongst the first to hear about this, which gives massive opportunity if it's something that you're looking to share for yourself. And this is information that I knew straight away I wanted to share with my family. And, you know, like I said, I wasn't looking to grow a business, but good, when you know a good thing, the message spreads, the word gets out there. And because we're a publicly traded company, it's fully transparent. You can see what distributors earn on average at each rank. And you can see here, even the beginning ranks, that's enough money to pay for your own products. And that is the goal for many people. Look, it'd be great to share this and just pay for my own products. And you can do that. And we've got a success pathway which we can share with you to get there. We also have, you know, mid ranks, which are part-time to full-time income, and beyond that is life-changing. This is where you can support your charities or community groups or whatever it is you choose. You can support your family. It's your choice, but it is life-changing money. And you know, this is, our company is does over 200 million, that's fast approaching that billion-dollar company. Erin Brockovich, you've probably all seen the movie. She is an incredible lady who really does her research. She had a friend using these products, saw a night to day difference. So she naturally got stuck in and did her research and was blown away with what she found. She approached the company and went right through everything. And now she has partnered with us and is on our board of directors. So that is incredible validation, because she is someone who gets behind everything and really thoroughly researches it. So we're grateful to have her on board. So for many people, it's about using these products for themselves. And as a customer, we offer the same price to you that distributors pay. So you don't have to share or promote these if you don't want to. You can just use them for yourself. Having a monthly subscription gives you that 20% discount. There's no startup fees, no cancellation fees. So you can use these and cancel at any time. That's fine. Any orders over $150 ship for free. Plus, we have just introduced our brand new customer referral program, where if you refer a friend, so if you're already a customer and you refer this information or pass this information on to a friend who would like to try the products also, you'll get your very own referral link. You will get $15 as a thank you. Your friend will get $15 off their first order also. So it's a massive bonus. And as a distributor, so if you're thinking, look, I'd like to share this with quite a few people and perhaps earn an income off this, which is an incredible residual income that builds over time with wonderful bonuses, etc., then we do have pack options where you can just buy a little bit extra bulk product. You know, you pick a pack to fit in where you choose, and you can then go on to share. You get your own website, marketing materials, an incredible team to support you. We have a lot of fun together. We have world-class training and leader support. There's so many incredible things going on with our company. So we're so, so grateful, and we love to share the love out there and support our whole team. So if you have more questions about that, please reach out. But I thank you so much for joining me this evening. And if you do have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out and ask away, or get back in contact with the person who invited you on. They will be able to help you to order your products or talk more about any other questions you may have, or get you any extra information. So thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for you.